This video was emotionally sponsored by Gunsmack.
Hey friends, and Thomas. I've discovered something nobody seems to be talking about that I believe could have a significant impact on how you and I pick guns, build loadouts, and even decide what ranges we attempt to shoot enemy players. I'm also going to prove that the Centennial Shorty Silencer has technically the same kill potential as the Mosin past a certain distance. No, I'm not talking about headshots, and no Thomas, this one is not clickbait. Let's start with a pop quiz. If the Lamad does 97 damage at 10 meters, and 35 damage at 100 meters, how much damage does it do at 150 meters? What? Good catch, smarty pants. You need to know if the rate of damage decay was linear or not, and if it wasn't, You know, I'm not smart enough for this. Let's just use this beautiful damage calculator brought to us by Fab, one of the game designers. That can't be right. 35 damage. What about 200 meters? 250? 500? Okay, fine. Shooting range it is. 35. 35? $35? Alright, I'll check another gun. Any gun. I'll pull one out of a hat. Oh, what do you know? This hat is full of Lamats. Okay, after 150 meters with the Lamat carbine, no more damage fall off. Turns out, this is because Crytek made a huge change to the way damage decay works with the 1896 update and didn't really explain it in the patch notes. According to the patch notes, damage fall off was adjusted to make weapons retain more damage over distance and the minimum damage to the upper torso that any gun could do at any range, 25. But they didn't just scale back the impact of damage decay. They actually set maximum distances at which damage decay will continue affecting weapons that fire a single projectile, including FMJ. The Centennial Shorty Silencer, for example, is a 3-tap to the upper chest at any range past 70 meters because past 70 meters, damage fall off doesn't affect the bullet, and it always does 50 damage to the upper torso. Put FMJ in there and the damage decay limit is still 70 meters, but the damage is 59, which does reduce the margin for error with the 3-tap if you miss a shot or two, giving your target's health regeneration a chance to kick in, or allows for combinations of lower torso, upper torso, and limb shots. Now, the distance at which damage decay won't affect weapons varies, but it appears that Crytek has grouped weapons into different categories, and each category has its own decay limit. These weapon categories are important, and some of them probably aren't what you think. Long ammo rifles, including the Obras, but excluding the Spark Silencer, are grouped together and have a damage decay limit of 250 meters. Medium ammo rifles, including the Shorties, but excluding the Shorty Silencer, have a damage decay limit of 200 meters. Compact ammo rifles, including carbines and the Vandal, but excluding the Frontier Silencer, have a decay limit of 150 meters. All pistols without a silencer are in the same group regardless of ammo type, excluding the Dolch, but including the Bornheim match, as well as any precision variants. This group's decay limit is 100 meters, and weirdly enough, this seems to be the same limit as the special weapons, the hunting bow, crossbow, hand crossbow, and Nitro Express. The only exception to this is the Dolch, which has a decay limit of 200 meters. The Spark Silencer, Frontier Silencer, Vetterli Silencer, and the Centennial Shorty Silencer have a decay limit of 70 meters. The Nagant Silencer and the Bornheim Silencer have a decay limit of 50 meters. And just in case you're curious, the decay limit of the Derringer is 80, after which it does a whopping 14 damage to the upper torso. Having hard set decay limits is a much more significant change than indicated, because when it comes to upper chest shots at certain ranges, some guns can end up with the same kill potential. For example, at 171 meters, the Mosin does 74 damage to the upper chest, requiring 3 shots to kill at and past this range. And if you remember, the Centennial Shorty Silencer does 50 past 70 meters, meaning at 171 meters, both the Mosin and the Centennial Shorty Silencer require the same number of upper chest shots to kill. Of course, the drop range, drop rate, and bullet velocity for both guns are different, but with a little practice and maybe a few tutorials from Hunt Lab, the Centennial Shorty Silencer might earn a place alongside carbon monoxide and high blood pressure in the league of silent killers. Speaking of high blood pressure, I should probably play less Hunt. What?
Yikes. Yikes.
Tell me why he ain't nothing but a
Guys.
trade kill.
Bro, he wasn't even looking at you, by the way.
I know. I was looking at the same thing. He was pointing past me.
Subscribe.